how Google remarketing works, why is it a huge game changer for digital advertising. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Morii Media YouTube channel. My name is Morii, and in this video, I quickly want to go over how Google remarketing works and why is it so important for digital advertising. If you're new to this channel, welcome. This channel is designed to talk all things about paid media, from Google ads to Facebook ads to media plans. My mission for this channel is to help aspiring paid media, people that are aspiring to become paid media specialists or media planners or media buyers, or even if you're somebody and you're running your own business. My mission is to help you get more information and a better understanding of the power of paid media, Google ads, Facebook ads, how you can run them for your business or your client's business and help their business grow and expand. So if you're new, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch this video. And if you like content like this, be sure to subscribe, especially if you get all the way to the end. Now, I do want to say that if you are somebody looking for help with setting up your Google ads or optimizing your remarketing campaign, feel free to book a free consultation call with me where I'll ask you a series of questions and help you get a strategy going for either setting up a Google ad campaign or a Facebook campaign or both, who knows. And if you are already running Google and Facebook campaigns, helping you come up with a remarketing campaign strategy, because honestly, having a remarketing strategy and campaign running can actually help your ads convert higher, as well as getting the best return on your ad spend and getting your ad costs to as little as possible. All right. So if you've ever visited a website or you left without making a purchase and you've later seen the ad for that exact product while you're scrolling through YouTube or browsing a news site, you've experienced what we call Google remarketing in action. Okay, so we've all have experienced this, and this is a powerful strategy that gives businesses a second or a third chance to convert a visitor who has shown interest but didn't take immediate action. So whether if you're running e-commerce or you're running like an e-commerce store or a local service business or even a SaaS company, having Google ad remarketing can really keep your quote unquote prospects or leads on the top of their mind. So, it can keep you on the top of their on the top of their mind. So it can dramatically improve your return on ad spend. So let's go ahead in this video and break down what remarketing is, how does it work, and why it is one of the most effective advertising tools in your marketing toolkit. Okay, so first I want to answer the question, what is Google remarketing? Okay, well, it's very simple. When it comes to Google remarketing, it's also called retargeting, and it is a form of online advertising that allows businesses to serve to users who have previously interacted with their website or their mobile app. So these visitors might have browsed your homepage, or they may have viewed a product page or added items to the cart, or they might have even signed up for a newsletter or watched one of your YouTube videos. Okay, so instead of you trying to always attract new visitors who have never heard of your brand, remarketing focuses on re-engaging users who have already known who you are, or they know who you are, or they came across YouTube video, product page, but they're more likely to convert or even click, and they're more likely to overall recognize your brand. So when it comes to remarketing ads, they can appear across pretty much all of Google's ecosystem, from paid search to shopping to display to performance max to YouTube, all types of things. So just keep that in mind. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about, how does Google remarketing work? Well, the first step is you want to add the Google remarketing tag onto your website. So to get started, what you'll need to do is add a small piece of code, which is what we call the remarketing tag or pixel, and that could be added to your website. So this piece of code it drops cookies in your user's browser, and it allows Google to track their behavior and add them to your customers or to your custom remarketing lists. So that way you're able to segment these lists based off of specific actions, such as viewing a particular cart or viewing a particular product, or spending a certain amount of time on the site, or abandoning a shopping cart, or even completing a purchase. All right, so once you've added that pixel, then what you want to do next, step 2, is create a custom audience. So once you've already placed that tag, you got the tag in place, you're going to be able to build out a target audience that's going to be based on the user's behaviors. So let's say, for example, if you run an e-commerce store that sells kitchen supplies, then you can create an audience of users who have viewed your toaster pages, and you can serve them that highlighted toasters, or you can offer discounts, or you can promote free shipping to pull them back in. Some of the other examples of retargeting audience is including all visitors in the last 30 days, users who've watched your YouTube video, consumers who've made purchases and haven't returned in the last 90 days, as well as email subscribers. Okay? Step 3, you want to deliver tailored ads across Google's properties. So again, with your list in place, you're able to launch remarketing ads all across Google's ecosystem, and that can be delivered via search ads, PMax, performance max, display ads, shopping ads, video ads, as well as demand generation ads. So you can have, like, if you wanted to run display ads, then you can have a static banner, or you can even run search ads where you're having responsive search ads, or you can even have the dynamic remarketing ads, which automatically shows users the exact product that they viewed on your website. So you might be wondering, why are Google ads or Google remarketing ads so effective? Well, it's very simple. You're able to get higher conversions and a higher click-through rate, and this is because your remarketing remarketing ads typically see a 2 to 3 times higher click-through rate than standard display ads, because your users are already familiar with your brand, and there's a stronger chance that they'll return and even convert. Now, another reason why Google remarketing ads are so effective is because it keeps you top of their mind. So people rarely convert on the first visit. It's going to take them a couple visits, but remarketing keeps your offer visible while prospects browse the website, and it's helping them, get back at the right moment. Okay? You're able to also personalize, especially with dynamic remarketing. The display can show the exact product or service someone viewed, making your ads more relative and persuasive. Number 4, brand recognition. This is something that Apple did a great job of, especially with branding. They're really good at branding, okay? So brand recognition is your reputation that the brand builds over time. So seeing your ad multiple times helps reinforce your brand, and that helps reinforce your brand in the consumer's mind, and it builds credibility. And then last but not least, number 5, when you are running Google remarketing ads, it helps minimize ad fatigue, okay? So compared to cold traffic, remarketing ads or remarketing audiences experience a less ad fatigue, especially when creatives are rooted regularly and frequent, and their frequency is capped appropriately, okay? Meaning that they're not seeing the same ads over and over again, and that just helps with converting a lot higher because people do get tired of seeing ads. Now, how do you build a effective remarketing campaign? Well, I always say when you first start, you need to start broad and then segment. So if you're running any new remarketing, you got to begin with targeting all site visitors over the last 30 days. So once you gather enough data, then you're able to build a more refined segments such as cart abandons. You can build that segment. You can build product viewer segment. You can also build a repeat customer segment, and you can also build a high-speed customer segment as well. All right. Now, another way of how to build an effective remarketing campaign is you want to customize the ad messaging. So you want to tailor your creative based on the user's behavior. So for product viewers, you can say something like, still thinking it over? Grab 10% off of our bestseller today. That's giving them that little push. For cart abandoners, you can say, hey, you left something behind. Get free shopping or get free shipping if you check out today. For return customers, you can say, loyalty has its peak. Enjoy 15% off of your order or of your next order. All right. You also want to set frequency caps. This is super important because you don't want to overwhelm your audience by limiting, you want to avoid overwhelming your audience, and you can do this by limiting the number of times your ad appears. So a general rule of thumb is it should be anywhere between 7 to 10 impressions per week. All right, and then of course you want to use smart bidding. Smart bidding, honestly, leverages Google's automated bidding strategy. So you can do things like optimize your bids based off your goals. Like if you have a target return on ad spend or a target CPA. All right. So how much does Google remarketing cost? I got the ad type right here, and then the average cost per click. Google search is anywhere between $2 to $50 plus. Display retargeting ads is anywhere between 25 cents to $2, and then YouTube remarketing is anywhere between 10 cents to $1. But because you're targeting users with a higher purchase intent, your cost per conversion or the cost per acquisition tends to be lower than just having your standard campaign. So to maximize your return on investment while keeping your costs low, you need to use the conversion filters to exclude users who have already converted. You can also apply the contextual target